on your property, Andrew, talk us through the sort of rental history, if you like, of from day one to sort of now. How has it kind of went that way? How's it fluctuated?
Upwards.
Yeah.
There have been times in, say, we bought in 2007 and the rent was, say,
so a difficult time percentage-wise.
Absolutely. And it sort of stagnated at 500, 575 for a couple of years around that 07 to probably maybe 10. Then we had a blip and up it went. And over the past 3 years it's risen significantly. So when we started at 500, we're now at 1200. A huge uplift.
Which is, and you know, we know that, you know, certain costs have increased and stuff over the years and stuff as well for tenants, but it just shows that people forget the rents increase with it, it follows it with that.
Absolutely. Well, and you touched there, Mike, on using a good letting company. And I think some people have a concern that what happens to the tenant, because the rents are so high, and the associated living costs are high, what happens if the tenant doesn't pay the rent? Use a good letting company and you can build into the rental side of it an insurance policy effectively. And I know we have one, our letting company have that policy if you wish it, that it will cover the rent and the eviction if unfortunately you have to go down that route. For what? £10 a month, maybe a nominal amount.
That's it, and there's a lot of, you know, providers out there with it. And again, it's very topical because we know legislation is changing. We know it's going to be harder, unfortunately, if tenants aren't paying and being able to evict tenants with it. But yeah, that paves way to an opportunity to a lot of these companies, insurance providers, stuff that'll say that'll come in. All right, well, if you pay me, Mr. Investor, £15 a month, as you say, that type of thing, we'll make sure if there is a problem, you know, we'll cover legal costs, we'll give you that income on it. So, you know, again, it's just delving into that side of it. You know, don't be put off by the headlines. Of it that way.
And I think that it's crucial to use a good company. I use a company myself. You know, and as do you for your properties, because it's you don't have the time. I'm too busy doing what we're doing here today and my job to think the light bulb needs changing. This needs doing, that needs doing. And in truth, I'm not that interested. I manage it properly, manage it so it's compliant with legislation. But I leave the experts to do it.
That's it. I'd be interested to hear what, you know, people's thoughts are. You know, maybe you have managed your property yourself and it's always been fine, or equally you've not thought about actually, you know, I wouldn't mind giving it to someone else to manage. Your costs might go up a little bit, but factor in your time. I think a lot of people forget that. They look at the numbers and go, well, I don't want to pay the management company X amount.
And the norm's about what, 10%, isn't it?
10%, typically.
So, you know, it is an amount of money. You know, 1,200. It costs me £120 plus VAT per month. But it's the time. If and the apartments in Manchester, if I had to drive to Manchester on a regular basis, it's probably a 120-mile round trip. I've got to park £10 each time I go. It's hassle.
And
that management company take that hassle away from me.
No, absolutely. So yeah, you know, please do, like I say, you know, get in touch, let us know your own stories of your own, you know, buy-to-let portfolios out there.